Hi folks, today I'd like to do a review on Mark Bugg's Wizard's Apprentice. It's an 18350 mod is this, and I've got a UD AGT on it, the titanium. I've tried this on various other devices and it's not a pleasant smoke. I've re-wicked it, I've recoiled it, it always seems a bit vicious, but on this Mark Bugg's it's an unbelievable device. Anything you put on this is just unbelievable. I'll have a vape. The juice I'm using for the review is what I always use, I make my own, is vanilla custard. My good friends at Go for Smoke give me juices to review, but for a constant review I always use vanilla custard because that's what I smoke all the time, or vape. It's incredibly tiny. You cannot understand how tiny and what a punch it kicks until you've tried one. I will be lending this to Go for Smoke for people to try as they help me source it. They're a very rare device, but to give you a comparison in size, I'll just take my UD off. That's a Mark Bugg's. That's a Pro-Vari Mini. That's 18350. That is it's a clone, I think, of a Maxi, and even that's nearly an inch bigger, but it puts all the other mods to shame, does this Mark Bugg's. It really does. The vape quality out of it. I like the setup I've got with the UD on. It's a beautiful smoke with the UD. I'm not particularly into aesthetics for how I think they look. To make them look like hybrids. I think that's absolutely cracking as it is, and like I say, it is absolutely tiny. It kicks like a mule. It does what it says on the tin. I'll try my Aga T2 Plus. They just screw on so easily, so lovely. But it's the vaping. That tank's almost empty. With the Mark Bugg's I can smoke it down until there's nothing left in the tank. It's an unbelievable device. Everybody seems to have problems with saying that they don't fire correctly, or they have problems with them firing. I find it too sensitive. When I hold it in my hand I can hear it firing because I don't realise I've got my hand across it. I only have to like look at it and it fires. I don't know whether you can hear. I'll take the cap off. Like I say, it's unbelievable. You only have to think about touching it and it's a monster. I use the Pro-Vari. I've tried the Pro-Vari. I like the Pro-Vari because you can test all your coils and everything, but I use mechanical mods. I build the coils to how I like the taste. I don't like high power. I must admit, when you put a fresh battery in, it's a bit too powerful. But I've also found, I've been smoking it all weekend, a single 18350 will last all day and into the next day, whereas on a Pro Vari, if I put the same battery into the Sigelli, that's the Sigelli 19, 18650 at the minute, if I put that into 18350 mode, I get 3-4 hours out of it before it's not brilliant. I don't find hardly any drops or anything from it. It still hits hard even when I know the battery's got to be flat. It doesn't seem to stop it. It's an unbelievable device. We'll have a close look. As you can see, the switch is one of the newer switches, the Type 2 switch as far as I know, because it has a circlip in. Standard 510 connector, so I've no problems with most things. I don't really vape on things like that, which is a Vision. I tend to keep off things. I prefer the rebuildables. The taste is out of this world. That's the tube. Sorry, that's better. Wizard's Apprentice, number 18. Nice big air vent slots for if the battery does start venting. It has I don't think that's a hot spring, because I did put it in the wrong way the other day, and you can see there how the coils have gone silvered. You can still see copper on some of them, still silvered. So I don't think it's a hot spring, but I have absolutely no problems. This one, the nipple goes upwards. Screw the cap on. Absolutely beautiful threads. And people seem to think that these are really tight. I can move that just with the edge of my fingernail. But like I say, I tend to find that it's a little bit too sensitive, so therefore I have to keep it locked off all the time. I've made a little leather pouch to keep it in, and like I say, my favourite device on it at the minute is the UD. And it really is a monster. The vapour production through this is absolutely unbelievable. And like I say, I'll show it. One that I found is quite an interesting smoke and quite a nice thing is the Vision Victory. It's quite a surprising smoke. A very good little machine. Screw it on. When I smoke it, I tend to just use the side of my finger. No pressure's required. It's just a case of actually going near the contact. So there we go, the Mark Bugs. It is everything it says. I can guarantee you I will not be parting with it. It's a lovely device. It's an incredible device. Like I say, it puts everything to shame. I haven't tried a lot of the top end mods, I've had to go with one or two, but unbelievable. Thanks to Tony, Rob and Claire for the help with finding one. Much appreciated. Thank you for watching.